Dime esto. No, sí, supone que eso es.
I'm positive.
Listo.
We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings. Okay, here we are. The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains and
Algo corre,
junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
No te mueras tú, Billy. Me caes bien. Ah, Billy, como...
What is it?
Ya está, conmigo.
Oh my god!
Look out!
¿Qué están oyendo o qué? ¿Qué intenta hacer ella?
Jess!
They're afraid of the flare! I can see this. Get behind me!
Que me equivoqué porque me salía de derecha y yo le di
They're afraid of the
exagerado.
flare! I can see this. Get behind me!
Tenía que darle en el momento justo. Vamos, vamos. Que sin querer les ocupé la bengala de nosotros. Entonces, vamos. ¿Qué hubiese pasado si no cogía la bengala? Hubiesen muerto. O él hubiese muerto, ¿no?
I can't open it!
Move over! Jesse!
Jerry, come on!
Vamos. Chus.
Oh God! Jess! Oh, what have I done?
Jerry.
I just left her down there! I have to go find her!
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are
Vamos,
doing.
loco, por favor, que siga
Surviving.
viva. Me imagino que no
I
puedo
won't leave her
morir.
to those animals!
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
Big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there.
Esto no...
El amor de
Este dinero...
You
Dios.
know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long.
Claro, es que ya
This is
vivía
my
aquí.
first time back on the island in nearly 12 years.
En 12 años
Engine has
construyeron todo
changed
esto.
it so much.
No, pero bueno, no, sí, ¿cierto? Con mucha gente.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes, it is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. I took advantage of him. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old
Entonces
traditions.
no la contrataron solo por
He
eso,
was always
porque parece
unhappy.
ruda, sino porque ella conocía la isla que vivía aquí.
Before Injun, and my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima, little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached. He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs. Or worse, some just disappear. Now there is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait. I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Nima, look,
What is it?
I'm sorry about what Injun has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from Injun. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good.
¿Vendrá el coche?
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance,
No es, en el coche va a venir el tiranosaurio se mueve
Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like modern birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Ah, pero nos lleva a la instalación marina, decía. Y enseguida vamos a ir a nosotros. Uy, se veía como que se...
Would you look at this?
Entonces sí habrá animales marinos en esta...
What are they? They
en
look like
este
feeder
mundo todavía.
tanks. This could be a hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
That's a lot of fish.
How many whales are they feeding?
I don't know.
No sé, pero
It looks
rellenan,
like
¿no?
each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Oh, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Some tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc?
Ajá. Debe haber un animal marino. El mosasaurio no aparece hasta en Jurassic World, ¿no? Se supone. Aquí. No sé.
All clear.
Ah, pero ya están ellos ahí. Sí,
Yes.
ya están.
Oh, thank God. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry?
There is no dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. We're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by ground zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home!
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura.
Nos va a dejar aquí. Nos dejó
Wait,
aquí.
what are you...
Where is she going?
I don't know. This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Hacia los
Get that
teléfonos.
elevator back up here!
Va, ya sí lo dijo, amigo. Va a salvar a
I've
los
really made a lot of
dinosaurios
progress
antes
in
que a
construction
los
here.
humanos.
Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway. Ah, Paleozoic. From oldest to newest. Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
¿Lo ves? Ya crearon al
What is that
mosasaurio.
supposed to be?
I don't know. Looks like a mosasaur.
Mosa what?
Ya lo
It
habían
looks kinda
creado.
scary.
Well, it's sort of
Pues no nos
a
la
sea
sabemos que
lizard.
supongo también estaba chiquito
You
en
think of
ese
a
tiempo.
big moray eel with a crocodile head.
Croco eel? Great. Sounds charming.
Don't worry, there are no sea creatures on my list of park animals.
Then what are all the feeder fish for?
Feeder fish?
Yeah, we came through a big room filled with tanks of fish. Laura said they were for feeding other animals, like whales.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Uy, no me digas que vamos a ver un mosasaurio.
Paleozoic, Cambrian,
Ah,
Ordovician,
diferente.
Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, Permian.
Permian. Ok. No me digan no. Mucho de presión marina, lo siento por todo, quiero ir a casa.
Dad, I'm so sorry I caused all this trouble.
Hey, this isn't your fault.
It is! With the smoking, the dinosaurs, the stealing, my grades. I don't mean to be such a screw-up all the time.
Ah,
Jess, I know I can come down on you hard sometimes. I feel like I have to cram months of being a dad into the few short days I get with you. But you're an amazing young woman. I'm proud of you, and I don't want you to have to make the same mistakes I've made.
presión marina. No hay YouTube.
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Information. Sure could use some now.
Aquí está
Oh,
información.
good. Instructions.
Pero ese es espada.
Insert operator's key
Tiburón,
into key
está
slot. Okay, etc., etc. Code expires in 24 hours. Morning operations reset procedure. Turn key counterclockwise to input notch and hold for 3 seconds. Keypad will reset and beep 3 times. Turn key clockwise to reset. Enter previous code, then new code. Huh, that's easy enough.
Para resetear.
Huh, very clever. Looks like they're using numbers from the dates of the Paleozoic era as daily key codes. Okay, so the plaque for the Paleozoic era preceded the oldest period at the display. Maybe the sequence doesn't start at the beginning of the week. Today is Saturday. I need Friday's code.
Ok. Ahora tengo que ir allá, entonces si ver esa cosa. Pero primero vamos a la semana. Premium. Bueno, a ver, nada más por aquí. The next elevator leaves up.
Billy, you wouldn't happen to know the order of the Paleozoic periods, would you?
Oh, sure, Jerry. First, second, third, overtime, and penalty shootout.
Oh, yeah. Good, I get it.
Just hurry up.
Sí. Me voy a apurar, tranquilo. Aquí otra vez. Es que no aparecía la chica ahí, la estaba bajando la chica. A ver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Entonces bueno, somos 7 días. ¿Cuál es el séptimo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6.
Interesting concept. Living fossils. I guess you can't expect a mosquito to feed on fish swimming hundreds of meters under the sea.
This little pool is cool. Were these creatures all cloned like the dinosaurs?
No, these aren't actually extinct animals, Jess. They live in the oceans today. They're called living fossils because they haven't evolved much from the ancient fossil forms discovered by paleontologists.
Oh, is that a horseshoe crab?
Could be. To be honest, I don't really know all that much about sea fauna.
Fauna.
Fauna. Va, si hay otro aquí abajo se aparece. Primero 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hay otro aquí detrás de este y sale acá la paleozoica que es la última se supone. Si la paleozoica es la última, significa que esta es la 6 y esta es la 5. O sea, la 5 sería el carboneros, algo así. O si no de nada.
I'll be over by the info desk, okay?
Yeah, Dad.
2, 3. No, pero... Ya voy a dejar de presionar ese botón. Creo que eso solo con nosotros 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
9, 2, 5, 1.
Es como la
All right.
bachata.
New code.
1, 2, 3 y
Let's keep it
hacerlo.
simple.
Facilísimo. La cosa de reconocimiento lo que me había tardado.
Hey, don't open that. Are you crazy? Someone will see.
Relax.
See what?
Damn it, you careless idiot.
What was that thing? Some kind of spy gear?
Yeah, that's right. Top secret. In fact, if you tell anyone about it, I'll have to kill you.
You won't lay a finger on her.
I was just kidding around.
Everyone, I got the elevator working.
About time.
What's going on here?
Nothing. We're all cool.
Estaba bromeando, pero...
Oh, jeez, get over it.
¿Por qué tuvieron que
Let's go,
decir?
we
O
don't
sea,
got all
¿por qué
day.
tuvo que decir eso? Solo puedo decir, pues es para hatear nomás. Lo hacemos los hombres grandes, por decirle así, ¿sabes? Alguna cosa para que deje de hacer preguntas. Pero no, tuvo que decirle... sí,
Dad, my ears.
Attention,
What's going on?
The lagoon rotunda and spectacular is housed in a pressurized
Aquí
underwater
aumenta la
environment.
presión, supongo, ¿no?
We suggest you pinch your
Supongo.
nose
Sí,
and
vamos
push
hacia
your
abajo.
breath to equalize your ears while we descend. If you experience any
yo no
lasting
estaba
discomfort
acostumbrado.
or feel unusually giddy, let your attendant know immediately.
Giddy?
They're talking about nitrogen narcosis. It's a risk of breathing pressurized air.
What makes you the expert?
I, saw it in a movie. Whoa! Is that where we're going?
I think so.
Aquí tiene que estar el mosasaurio. Bueno, se supone que lo de Jurassic World sucede en la misma isla que compró John Hammond.
My God. Wasn't expecting any of this.
This is so cool.
Eso de ver.
Careful. I'll lead.
Cool. Look at that.
I want to speak with Hammond. No, this can't wait. Can you connect me to Mr. McGuire? Or no, Peter Ludlow.
Peter Ludlow.
Please hurry.
¿Ludlow?
No, look. This is Dr. Laura
Oh, I
Sawyer.
have a
I
bad
am an
feeling
employee
about
of the
this.
park. I am still on the premises. Get me somebody.
Pero ella sí conocía este lugar, porque conocía los códigos. Si no hubiese
Mr.
conocido este
Parker,
lugar y los
I do
códigos...
not need rescuing. I do not want the bombing waylaid. I want it stopped. What? It's not contaminated. This is a wildlife preserve. These animals are not diseased. They are extremely endangered. You're not listening to me.
Hey, Dad. This looks like an intercom up here.
What? Where? Good find, honey. Laura, it's me, Jerry. Laura?
Jerry, I hear you, and I'm glad you're here. This is going to be a lot easier now.
What have you been doing?
We're going to stop the bombing, Jerry. This island must be preserved.
¿Qué? Nos cerró. Sí, es viernes.
Permian.
Ah, sí lo cambio, bien. Bien, me costó aquí, pero porque las palabras... Es que yo no conozco.
Okay,
solo que-
best guess.
A lo mejor, pues, a ver, las eras, no me acuerdo muy bien las eras de los dinosaurios ahorita. Me las sabía, a ver, me preguntas hace unos 2 años y 6 meses. Y sí lo sabía. O tal vez 2 años y 3 meses, por ahí. Pero sí lo sabía en ese tiempo. ¿Qué onda?